So let's start from the Parliament, because on Wednesday the President delivered a State of the Nation address where he responded to the criticism of his government borrowing excessively. He says they did not borrow excessively and they used the money judiciously. He also waded into the whole vaccine shortage. You remember in the past few weeks we've been reporting about the vaccine shortage throughout the country, where babies are not able to get access to very vital vaccines. The President has been addressing all of these concerns in his latest State of the Nation address.
President Akufo-Addo has been taking aim at the Auditor General's audit of COVID-19 funds, which exposed some irregularities. The President says no wrong was occasioned by his government.
It is precisely because the economic fallout from the pandemic is so widespread and long-lasting that it is important to show clearly that the COVID-19 funds were not misused. It is critical that we do not lose the confidence of the people that a crisis that they were led to believe we were all in together was abused for personal gain. Mr. Speaker, it was government that asked for the COVID funds to be audited. And I can assure this House that nothing dishonorable was done with the COVID funds.
According to the President, the economy has challenges, but that is not the making of his government.
I have said, and many others, including the Managing Director of the IMF, have said that our economy was doing well until COVID-19 and the war in Ukraine. Was doing well until COVID-19 and the war in Ukraine took us off course.
The President also defended his government's record in defending the freedom of speech.
Freedom of speech has now reached such heights that even members of the diplomatic corps feel able to join in our national discourse and pronounce on matters that will be problematic for Ghanaian diplomats in their countries of origin.
Leaders on both sides of the House had this to say after President Akufo-Addo's State of the Nation address.
Mr. Speaker, as you said, we are going to have ample time to debate the content as presented to us. But clearly, what we have seen is symptomatic of what we are going to say from tomorrow. We have made up our minds. Don't convince us with facts.
Millions of Ghanaians are going through unbearable hardships and excruciating pains. Our economy is in its worst shape in decades. In fact, Ghana's economy is bankrupt or insolvent. We are currently unable to repay our debt. Ghana has officially defaulted in the repayment of our debt since January 2022.
There are those who say that they expected President Akufo-Addo to speak about assignment and what happened there. The President did not. Of course, one big issue that is currently happening is the matter of vaccines. The President did speak about vaccines. He said that the government is working around the clock to procure enough vaccines to deal with the current shortage. But there are those who still say that the President did not deliver a true message on the State of the Nation. The jury is still out there. Of course, the political parties, the caucuses here in Parliament are divided along political party lines as usual, but the jury is still out there. For you viewers, for you ordinary Ghanaians, what is your own verdict on the State of the Nation and the message delivered today? Reporting for Joy News, Akufo-Addo, Parliament House, Accra.